Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe button. I will have a donations link in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started with this reading. So what's the current energy for the energy investigative reading? I want to say this is the devil. Yeah, the devil reverse. Capricorn energy. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Someone's losing their job. Queen of Swords. This could be officials by getting ready to lose their job with the Chariot reverse. All right, so we have Gemini Cancer energy, Capricorn Cancer energy again, the Eight of Wands, Judgment, Scorpio energy, Eight of Pentacles reverse, and the Justice card. There's a few individuals that's getting their ass fired. The DOJ is pursuing charges against a corrupt department. What it looks like. That's the final judgment. This is in regards to some type of lover scam. There's explicit behavior that has been analyzed within a certain group of individuals with the Three of Cups energy. There's something very significant about a situation being dismantled due to illegal and lawful trafficking. Something to do with restraints, with the chariot, the devil reverse. That's being released also. There's like a power hungry type of energy here that's getting exposed that's under judgment. These individuals ain't met the DOJ a day in their life, but they're about to. You're gonna see what it's like to sit in a real courtroom because this little rinky dink bullshit energy right here. Uh you don't know what accountability is until you get in front of a federal judge. That's what your ass need to be in front of a federal judge. And that's exactly where this situation gonna get you put at too. Watch. For scamming relentlessly with the Eight of Pentacles reverse, not doing your job the right way, sitting there putting restraints on people when they don't deserve to have restraints on them, and being seen to be relentlessly causing nothing but deception and illusions. You think that you're going to use this new moon to sacrifice an animal or have someone sacrificed? This was accumulated as evidence against these individuals. This is a satanic cult being dismantled with the devil reverse. There's some crooked officials that are part of a satanic cult that's being indicted and losing their job because they got evidence here on animal sacrifices. This is animal sacrifices that has been being done. There's an older woman being used in a malicious manner. Something very significant about unfit parents, male or female. I'm hearing this has a lot to do with the DOJ putting charges against these individuals, or definitely signing something off to get these individuals out of some type of building. This is for trafficking. I'm also getting they could be getting caught. Like this could have been a long time coming, bro. There's something very significant about these individuals false advertising. There's people being freed from some type of unlawful arrest, which they was already arrested. So that's going to go back off on these individuals as aggravated kidnapping, because the intent beyond putting these individuals in restraints to book them on false charges with no legitimate authority to do so, with something else being discovered with identity theft, with the non-pinnacle diverse. There's also illegal seizure, search and seizure. That's under scrutiny, which is a Fourth Amendment violation. This is several individuals that has had their Fourth Amendment violated. There's also illegal searches of a vehicle here with the chariot reverse. All these individuals have been doing is fabricating charges, bro. And running a bullshit trafficking scheme, and yet trying to act like this is legitimate authority. No, it's not. No, it's not. You're a fucking kidnapper, you're a trafficker, and you are someone that's being held accountable in a federal court of law. That's what's happening to you. And for some of you out there, this does have a lot pertaining to an ex-lover of yours. Your ex-lover is being seen to be friends with these individuals. They have connections to these crooked individuals with a non-pinnacle diverse that is possibly being used as a criminal to traffic. This is all exposed. There's something coming out here about something very significant about vehicles that are loaned. It's not like a small car, it's like loan. Give me the vibes of like loan. Hell, this could be up to like school buses, limousines. A loan vehicle. What is this that's under judgment? Clarify this reading. Something that don't want to close. There's a cycle that don't want to close that's connected to a lot of illegal activity. This give me the vibes that these individuals keep on circling someone. Not literally circling someone, but don't want to leave someone alone. It keeps on going in a circle that don't want to stop. You know what else I'm getting? Like this is a coven or a call here that's going in a circle. Like they worship things. Some of these individuals be doing rituals inside their vehicle, worshiping things. Some of these individuals are being found guilty for carrying dead animals in their possession while in the vehicle with them. Some of them could be getting caught for illegal trafficking of animal parts or something. With the world being a reverse out right there is going to be an indication of something that may be interpreted as like, you know how they got the circle with the star in the middle? These individuals are Satanists. That's going to be linked to that satanic cult. And there's something that's coming out here that's very disgusting. What these individuals have been doing. inside of a vehicle or vehicles pertaining to some type of animals and trafficking. There's a lot of information on this that possibly got to a judge. There's information that has gotten to a judge pertaining to some of you. If this is resonating with you, you have been financially scandalized. You have been harmed by these individuals financially. Your reputation has been harmed. Your rights have been harmed. And it friends up on repetitively. There's also the executive order that has been violated that orders these individuals to stand down. Something very significant about executive order. I forgot the number, but it's executive order. It's basically an order of get like for the ones that have their human rights abused. Sounded to me a judge has a lot of information here on you being financially scandalized, you being hurt and harmed with nothing but deception, and these individuals are relentlessly lingering in your surroundings, trying to look for multiple ways to traffic you. Anything to try to put an obstacle in your way, to try to get in the way of your freedom, to cause you a negative state of mind. The DOJ is removing somebody out of an institution. They got to go. They got to go. With this devil being in reverse, they have to go. They have to go. A judge agrees to it. With the justice and judgment being in the upright position, with the devil reverse, that is a positive sign that whoever these individuals are that are in the government, they're actually legitimate government officials. This is not some corrupt, one-sided bias type of energy. These are people that look at both sides of a situation and weigh in the evidence properly, and they do things by the law book. They don't sit there and go based off assumptions, accusations. No, they don't do none of that. These individuals right here, they take their time in a processing, analyzing, and they do things in a fair, balanced manner. Whatever federal courtroom this is, this judge is heavily legit, on an extreme level legit. Yeah, they are. They don't play these what they call manipulative games. No, 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 no. Uh-uh. Why am I picking up heavy federal court vibes? King of Pentacles reverse. Because there's an extortionist. Could be a Capricorn. There's a kingpin. This kingpin will be in front of a federal judge. I guarantee you, bro. You going there. You going before this federal judge. They want you on that whatever you call it. You're gonna be answering to somebody, bro. You are one dirty, no good, scumbag, flesh eating, animal eating, no good, nasty disgrace to society. That's what you are. I'm also getting this judge could possibly sentence this individual to the death penalty. Good. And anybody else that's tagging along with this energy that thinks this is okay to do this to animals or to do some weird, fucked up shit involving a vehicular situation that's connected to this Nine of Pentacles diverse, this judge is in the energy as to say they can all get the sentencing. So a federal judge is judging a kingpin. This dude is done. His operation, what he's got running with officials, because this is a crooked official right here. Even though they may not be identified as a kingpin, but with this situation, judge is judging him as a kingpin. This is supposedly the psychological manipulator, the mastermind that warps people's reality and perception of reality. They warp it with illusions and nothing but psychological manipulation. This could be a very well known warlock to this judge. This judge could be analyzing this individual as a warlock. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and be doing all this involving some type of weird vehicle activity involving a nine of pentacle diverse, and you sitting there carrying dead animals in the vehicle while in their possession, and who the fuck are you? You damn sure ain't human, bro. And these same individuals that has been engaging in this, you think that you're gonna put this individual away? You think you're gonna keep on trying to target innocent people when you are one of these individuals that fit the description on what I just called out with his chariot reverse? You're being watched. Clarify the King of Pentacles reverse. Excuse my language. If there's a judge that may come across tarot, now I'm not really sure on how many judges would actually watch tarot, but I mean, I'm guided to have an open mind about that. But I don't really see a federal judge being into tarot or divination. But I mean, you never know. So I'm gonna keep the read kind of clean without all the profanity. Clarify the King of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Swords. So this is someone who is an aggressive bully. It's like this individual is the main culprit beyond sending attackers out. What this guy is being seen to be doing is sending attackers out to bully, to intimidate, to harass, to illegally detain or arrest. That's what this individual is being seen to be doing. And this is apparently gotten before a federal judge here. Clarify that. The Ace of Pentacles reverse. This individual is very reckless and very aggressive, involving underhanded financial business deals. This is a greedy individual that just wants to keep on profiting for themselves while getting everybody else to do their dirty work, while having everybody else look bad. And it's like people actually celebrate this activity. They think this is okay. Okay, well, let's see if the same smiles on these individuals' faces. Let's see if they have the same smile on their face when they're in front of this judge. I like to see that smile on their face in front of this federal judge. Let's see how much you laughed then. You're not invincible, you're not invisible, and you're not going to get away with doing this to people. You're not. Clarify this. Queen of Wands, there's another one. It's like these people are very passionate about doing something over and over and over and over and over. This is all about thinking, not thinking about things before they do them. Ten of Wands reverse. It's like while they're doing one thing, they got somebody else ordered to drop All this right here. It's like repeat the same thing, do the same thing over again, all over again, and erase it. Apparently, these individuals are fixing to get before a federal judge here. Go ahead and laugh at that with the Three of Cups. You ain't gonna be laughing for much longer. Judge got a plan for you, bro. We know you don't like federal law. You don't like federal law. You don't like being held accountable. We already know this, but it's gonna happen. Punk ass fucking satanic cult group. You're a bunch of pussies. That's what you are. You're gonna be crying like a little bitch that you really are when you're in front of this federal judge. Because when they hand down that sentencing, bro, you ain't getting out of that. You ain't getting out of it. What's the closing message? Hierophant, Taurus energy, Three of Swords reverse. All right, so apparently someone's doing things by the law book. Once again, someone's doing their job the right way to prevent further harm. It's gonna have something to do with your ex. Two of Wands reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, Four of Wands, Page of Swords reverse. This is animal cruelty here with the Knight of Pentacles reverse. The Sun reversed, Leo energy, Five of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords reverse, Three of Wands reverse, Temperance reverse, Sagittarius energy, and King of Cups reverse. Side to me, someone is switching sides instantly. Someone's been acting like they're on these individual side, but yet they're switching. They got enough evidence to bust these individuals. They're trying to get someone's ex to appear as if they're an abuser, but they're not. This person that's accused the ex of being an abuser has been stalking this ex that was accused. It's like the accuser has been stalking the ex that was accused. They have been engaging in conversations with children. That's another thing that this Queen of Swords reverse has information on. She could switch in a split second. This gonna get these individuals arrested, bro. I'm telling you, Five of Swords reverse. This gonna get these pedophiles arrested. They got conversations of these individuals possibly telling like this all about gossip, but this could be a fake page. And what they're doing on a fake page could be connected to children and something involving money or animals. That's very disgusting and very dark. Crime against nature and humanity with the temperance reverse. And this would be the baby on the horse in reverse. So yeah, that would be an indication of children and animals or something very disgusting about that. That this Queen of Swords may act like she's in reverse, but she's really not. This is what these individuals are connected to. I'm hearing multiple counts of animal cruelty, crime against nature. some of these individuals, bro, could be getting caught. There's something very significant about these individuals could be getting caught for washing their clothes in animal blood. They're gonna get their ass arrested. I'm telling you, with this father sword diverse, they're gonna get all of them. Is gonna get arrested, all of them. They're also getting caught for trying to have you accused of incest, trying to manifest some type of incest to happen with you and a family member of yours. That's another thing coming out that somebody has information on. Because these individuals, I'm gonna tell you right now, these individuals that's involved with doing this to you are all inbred. The family tree has been investigated. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, does it? Bro, all these individuals are alike. They're all stupid. Why you think they're stupid? Why you think their mind ain't right? Because they're cousins. They're uncles and aunts that get married to each other. That's what they are. And they get each other preggo. That's who these fuckers are. I guarantee it's something to do with some type of family tree has been investigated, and it's coming back to these individuals are cousins with each other. And this right here is spreading like a wildfire, bro. These are family members getting married to each other. This has been proven. This could be going back 40 something years ago. Some of these individuals are in their 40s. This is coming out. Brother and sister relationship, that's all coming out. All of it. And yet trying to get someone that's not family with none of these individuals to try to get them in trouble. This could be the same individuals right here running the system, huh? It could be the same ones that's involved with this shady ass activity involving the system, huh? Because it is. They got a lot of information on this, bro. I'm telling you, with the four wands, this is all about a marriage, right? But with the four wands being there, it's like this right here is disgusting. What this Queen of Swords has information on, it's involving these individuals getting married to eat to like their family members. And I want to say that right there could cause mental retardation, etc. Which I ain't trying to say that to be cruel, but I want to say it could affect the psyche. Yeah, these individuals ain't right in the head, bro. Nine of Swords reverse, they ain't right in the head. Anybody that's connected to doing this activity has been seen to be part of some type of family tree. I'm telling you. And they're all perverted. With this synergy in reverse, they're all perverted. And they're all criminals with the Five of Swords reverse. That's like there's multiple crimes that has been uncovered linking to extreme perverted activity. Crime against nature, crime against humanity, with the temperance being in reverse. And it's also been identified that they like to target people that's not part of this family group, because that's what it is. This is a pedo family that is targeting, that has been seen to be targeting someone that's not family to them. They abuse animals, they abuse children, they abuse each other, each family member, they take advantage of them. These individuals actually worship family members marrying each other. They would actually worship an uncle marrying a person that's not of age. They would actually worship that. It's giving it vibes like an uncle vibe with a King of Cups reverse. They're definitely rooted, deeply rooted in some type of family tree. Some of these individuals try to get you to do something one of your family members, and it didn't happen, and they're mad about it. They're mad about it. That's good. They ought to be mad about it. They ought to be concerned at where this shit's gonna get them, because I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody got the messages between these individuals and one of your family members. This family member of yours better pray to the Most High that they're not connected to these individuals like it's showing up over here. They better hope they ain't connected to that shit, bro, because they're gonna get their ass arrested too. You seem to be singled out from these individuals. That's how this is being seen. You being seen to be singled out. It ain't looking too good with this temperature verse, bro. This is beyond nasty, disgusting. And this right here, bro, is gonna come back and bite all these individuals. And I'm also getting this Queen of Swords is like, how dare an ex of yours accuse you of being an abuser when yet this is the shit they're connected to. Hey, you know what's intense about this energy? The rumors that people are speaking about these individuals are actually the truth. Someone got the information. They got evidence here, Page of Pentacles. There's evidence to prove it. They know what these individuals be doing as a family. Why it's not looking too good for these individuals? Why? Why is that? Because they have been followed and investigated covertly. Yeah, exactly. King of Swords. Yeah. You ain't get, yeah, Nine of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, look at this. Not that Queen of Pentacles ain't in the upright anymore, is she? Exactly. Look at this King of Swords. This is several of these individuals undercover that was able to trace what these individuals have been doing. Knight of Wands reverse, Four of Wands reverse, Gemini energy, Libra Taurus, Five of Swords, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands reverse, Page of Wands reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, and the temperature reverse again. It ain't looking too good for a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Sagittarius right now at all, or a Taurus or a Libra. King of Swords got a hell of a lot of evidence on an ex-lover of yours being involved with a hell of a lot of stolen money with using your identity. And this right here is having this individual viewed upon as an extreme unfit parent. That's a predator. Any one of these individuals that has ever tried to falsely accuse you of having explicit conversations with youngins has been intercepted with the Eight of Wands reverse. That has been intercepted. This is going to better to prove that these individuals failed to keep you from harm, which is numerous amount of different counts of color law violations being done upon you that they're guilty of. The officials. This one right here is going to be guilty of way more than that, is what I'm getting. Whoever the ex-lover is. This right here is refusing to stand up and protect you. When in reality, these individuals are being seen to be using someone as a weaponization to traffic, to accumulate and illegally funnel currency with a nine of pentacle reverse, and to use this currency for financial exploitation and trafficking. And explicit, what is that? Unexplicit illegal behavior being done that's connected to the nine of pentacle reverse. These individuals could be getting caught for abuse. Like, this is physical abuse of animals, harassing an animal over and over and over, like with the Five of Swords. And this right here is fraud with the Hermit reverse is fraud. And also ain't looking too good for these individuals by having you under some false investigations here with the Hermit reverse. You wasn't supposed to be looked into. And each and every last one of these individuals that has been having you under investigation has been committing these crimes. They're the culprits behind these crimes being committed against you. So why the fuck are you on an investigation? Exactly. Checkmate. So apparently some of you out there has been followed aggressively. And every time you was getting followed, you was being lied on. You could be traveling by bike, by any form of vehicle. Some of you could have been on foot. It's like every time you travel, like you being falsely accused. They got things being sent at a rapid pace, which are represented as going at an aggressive level of speed. This is repetitively being done to try to delay you. Relentlessly causing turmoil and havoc within your living situation. Some of you have no peace inside of your home. You're constantly being under attack inside your own residence or in your own neighborhood with the Four of Wands reverse. These individuals got a hell of a lot of trouble coming their way, bro. With the Six of Swords reverse. But I'm getting like with this following energy, it's already been accumulated. They already know who is who, what is what, and who the real criminals are. And once again, it's fitting the description of these individuals that don't want to stop or leave you alone, that keep trying to look for multiple ways and try to get you incarcerated. And are doing other things connected to that in hopes of trying to manifest an incarceration upon you by once again committing animal sacrifices of this new moon rituals being done. That's all collected as information with the King of Swords. The main thing they're focused on is ain't none of these individuals protecting you. They are intimidating and harassing. This King of Swords also got some information on you being assaulted with the Five of Swords. You've gotten assaulted. Whoever these dirty ass officials are that are doing this, and this King of Swords knowing that this could be a Fed here, several of them. These individuals be seen to be doing all this fuck shit to you and got the nerve to sit there and think that they're gonna put you in jail or sit there and assault you in a kind of manner. To even be anywhere is around you to try to threaten your freedom. But these are oh, why am I getting fed energy? As y'all could probably tell, this has been going on for a while. For some of y'all situation. Why am I getting a fed energy? Because of Six of Wands. There's something that could be looked into in regards to these individuals trying to get a promotion. They're trying to get right. Like this is how they're trying to get ranked up by targeting someone. Several of people. Why am I getting fed energy? This is a good sign. I'm telling you. Look, told you. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, so they got evidence on a water sign, female, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine. Eight of Cups reverse, the Devil reverse, Capricorn, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, King of Wands reverse. They're caught Seven of Swords reverse, the Emperor, Aries energy, Three of Pentacles reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Wands reverse. They don't know what these individuals think that they're going to get with a plan. These individuals clearly don't want to walk away from somebody. That's why they may be coming through the energy. And they got updated information, a new discovery to prove. And there's something getting caught in the process. Someone could literally be getting caught stealing. Someone also thinks that they're going to get away with something in regards to some type of restraint. but that's catching them up even more. Okay, so this sounds like to me there's probable cause to conduct a further investigation because it's like it's putting these individuals all in hot water, bro. It's like they're all in the zone to where it meets the threshold to continue to investigate more. It's like not like now these individuals can't get out of this situation. They're proving what they're about, what they're doing. It's giving me the vibes of strong enough solid evidence that meets the threshold of probable cause. Someone got caught stealing, and they got a new discovery of that. What did this person get caught with? Wheel of Fortune? Something about trying to manipulate something in their favor. I'm hearing an unreasonable and illegal search that was done, and something was stolen throughout that search. What is this that's getting caught that's stolen? What is that? Queen of Cups again. The Strength, Leo. Two of Swords, Five of Swords, reverse. Someone could have had like some glasses stolen. Give me the vibes of eyeglasses. Two of Swords is all about that fold being over the facial structure with the eyes. That could be glasses. Something about glasses or something. Chariot reverse, something about a car or a vehicle. Whatever this is corrupt. The Hierophant reverse Cancer, Taurus energy, Four of Cups. This is enough to get this individual arrested, bro. With the Five of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords reverse, Six of Wands, the Three of Cups reverse. There's a celebrity or public figure's identity and their vehicle. Something to do with a vehicle stolen or their identity stolen or their position illegally stolen. Yeah, this is nothing but fraud, bro. Like, there's a corrupt institution that's connected to that. Six of Cups and a Five of Wands. Someone could have stole a cup or something with the Four of Cups. Someone could have stole a cup with the Three of Cups and they got the Four of Cups, Ten of Cups. They could have stole a cup or something. They could have stole an object. This was all caught, bro, and they don't know this. Some of you have secret cameras in your home that you installed, didn't you? Some of these individuals may not even realize that this is rigged to a surveillance van. That's not going to come across as the average van that sticks out. So it's like whatever is being done is linked directly to that vehicle. I'm getting they got people sitting there monitoring it with the Six of Wands energy. They got people sitting there monitoring that. They could have observed three people doing something involving some type of glass or something, or a cup. That was all seen. With the Six of Wands, I'm also getting some of these individuals could have tried to manipulate something to try to pin a crime back off on you in regard to like evidence that they stole from someone else, and are looking to try to accuse you with a situation involving children. But in reality, it's these individuals that are committing some type of fraud involving that had no right to enter some type of premises or to enter a vehicle. I sure hope these individuals know, bro, whatever they done that they think that they're getting away with involving some type of search, that shit was seen on a straight up live stream. And they don't know this. 6 different agents seen this. Now let me make it more accurate. 8, 8, 8. This right here, bro, was with the Six of Wands energy. This is streamed. And this live stream caught 3 people inside somewheres, and they don't know about it. These people that was inside of somewheres didn't see this. This is enough to get their fucking vehicles towed, bro. Like to get them seized out of their possession. These individuals possibly don't realize that you may have a vehicle somewheres that may not run with a chariot reverse, and there's something connected to that. And this right here is catching everything in the act. If these individuals try to go inside some type of vehicle or try to get someone to, it's like this can have something to do with trying to fool someone psychologically or trying to manipulate them. There was something that was on this vehicle that was live streaming the whole thing, what was going on. And there's also something about a home with the 4 swords. Something about your house. With this hermit card being in reverse, bro, like there's something that wasn't supposed to be searched with this 5 of swords reverse. And this right here is connected to something about a vehicle. And there's people that was watching. Some of you out there, you got your place protected, very well protected. And it's like you haven't been letting nobody know about it. And it's like things may look like they're obvious, like, oh yeah, that might be a camera over there. But it's in a place to where it's not obvious. And it's like it's right there in front of them watching them commit a fucking crime. Right there in plain sight. It's like they ain't seen that with the 2 of swords energy. Some of you got your fucking place booby trapped because you know what these individuals are doing. Some of you out there. And look at what they're doing. Stepping right into the trap. And guess what? It's legal for you to put secret or surveillance things around your property. That's legal. You can install it in your car because that's your property. Some of you out there, man, bro, this was smooth right here. With the Six of Wands, this could have also been someone passing by and seen something. But it's like these individuals wasn't paying attention. They was paying attention with some type of, it's like a non-celebration. They was definitely distracted. They didn't see something with the Two of Swords. They didn't see something. Some of you, your home is protected with the Six of Cups energy. Your home is protected. There's a live stream right here that caught everything. This is something involving a vehicle of yours, or a home of yours. Both of that was caught. And this is something that these individuals right here, bro, don't know about. So if there was something that was done involving a vehicle situation, a crime was caught connected to that, to your property. There's a crime. There's three individuals. This could be three corrupt authority figures caught on camera, on a covert camera. It ain't gonna be obvious. Why am I getting that there's something that was caught in plain sight, but not obvious enough for these individuals to see it? I mean, hell, this could be a vehicle being bugged, or someone's property bugged, or anytime you travel, you can have something like that may be connected to somebody else that may be protecting you. So anything that's done involving these individuals trying to harm you or something, it goes directly to these other individuals. I don't know how that works, but I'm kind of getting with that Chariot card being in reverse with the Six of Wands upright. That means that there's something that is being streamed. It's like they could see that. There's someone that is observing a monitor, and they could see that these individuals can't see. It's like it's telling me that some of you out there have your property protected covertly. Even if you're outside with a phone or something like you know how people use their phone camera? You ain't got to use that. Oh, that wouldn't be because of these intercepted conversations before something could have manifested or happened, huh? So that they beat them to there before they even did something. What it looks like. Why am I getting that there's some covert protection around someone's property? You are protected. This is covert. Seven of Swords. Look, there's a camera somewhere. Look at that. You see that? This is what's going to catch a Fourth Amendment violation. Page of Cups reverse. Knight of Pentacles, that's protection. Seven of Pentacles. Look, something about a vehicle, bro. I'm telling you. With a Chariot reverse, there's something about a vehicle that's going to catch a wicked female here. Could be a Cancer getting caught with doing something. Don't have to be. This person got all smarted. Oh, the Hierophant. Four of Wands reverse. Justice reverse. The Eight of Wands reverse. And the Two of Cups with the Five of Pentacles reverse. Some of you have your home protected due to your Fourth Amendment being violated. There's something that's extremely corrupt and injustice. And there's something very significant about there's a catfishing scheme with the Page of Cups reverse. I'm also hearing for some of you out there, you have protection involving your Wi-Fi with the Knight of Swords. That's all about air communication. That could represent the 5G or any type of Wi-Fi. If these individuals are looking to try to connect to that or placing some type of object, a hidden object somewheres, a device, in order to try to send covert messages to try to connect something to your Wi-Fi, that's being intercepted. They know who these individuals are that's doing this. And these individuals are being seen to be covertly, on a sneaky level, messaging children. And to try to have you accused for this, this is something that's going to bring trouble their way with the Six of Swords reverse. There's something coming out about how they have like a tower, a 5G tower, or something about Wi-Fi with the Knight of Swords. They know who's on these catfishing accounts. They know exactly where the messages are coming from. You're protected from something being done in order to try to manipulate something, or this could be a device that these individuals could have covertly placed in your place of residence where you may not look in order to manipulate some type of conversations and to try to have you accused of talking to someone on this device when it's them that placed it there that may be connected to your Wi-Fi or something or a 5G tower. Whatever this is, bro, is a stupid move because you got someone that outsmarted that. Like I said, there's something that's on a live stream about someone doing this shady shit that caught it. They're trying to desperately get you in trouble, bro, involving a catfishing scheme. This right here. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups reverse. They can have something rigged to where, but it's like, how are they going to keep this device charged? So that's the thing. Bro, these individuals are fucking stupid. Don't these individuals not know that they're going to have to charge the device eventually because the battery's going to go out? Bro, they got all kind of information on where these they already got the evidence as it is. Who's been involved with doing this before this device or whatever this is that could have connected illegally to your Wi-Fi? They already know who's behind these messages, bro. It's crooked officials with the Eight of Wands reverse. So the more that they continue to do shady shit, involving trying to look for multiple ways to try to get you in trouble and get you arrested, this right here is being accumulated upon these individuals. It could just be a few of them, bro. It could be up to 4 of them, to 8 of them, or hell, 2 of them. They plan on trying to get you in trouble with this. Good luck with that. Because they got all smarter. Because look at that camera sitting right there. I'm also getting their PA system could have been bugged. This could be air like something coming through that's loud and intense. It's like a noise. It's like thunk, like that. Hmm. I'm hearing a whole bunch of feedback, and that could be where a body cam is worn too on the body area. And this is someone that's talking into something, and it's like there's something that's coming through the air. This is linked to a PA system. I'm even getting the vibes that I don't know how this will work, but there's something covert right here. The top, look, I just got through saying that like a 5G tower or a Wi-Fi tower, like the modem. What's the cards of advice for the person that may be going through this? The main focus on why this is being done is a kingpin. This is this fucker that's ordering all this to be done to someone and trying to manifest someone's incarceration, illegal, unlawful incarceration. They gonna come pull this asshole out this bill. I'm telling you, Feds gonna get this individual, bro. I'm telling you. What's the cards of advice? Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups. Hold on, y'all. Page of Cups reverse. Yeah, keep holding these individuals accountable. Five of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, keep on calling this corrupt institution out. Five of Swords. Keep on standing up against these abusers. Oh, I'm also getting with the Eight of Swords reverse, bro. These individuals try. No, I can't tell y'all that though. But under the 177 U.S. 529 1900 of a U.S. Supreme ruling gives gives enough justification to resist an unlawful arrest with the Eight of Swords reverse. Y'all just gonna have to be experienced when it comes to knowing about those rulings, y'all, because I can't tell y'all what to do. This give me the vibes of resisting with the Eight of Swords reverse. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, but this is kidnapping. These individuals are trying to fucking kidnap you. And with this coming back in a reverse again, and these individuals have been involved with abusing children, who the fuck these individuals think they are that they think they're gonna sit there and put you in the Eight of Swords? Uh-uh. They better get the fuck out your energy, bro, and leave you alone. Page of Swords. Some of you out there, you're being guided to speak up about the situation and keep on calling out what these individuals are trying to do to you because you got help on your side. You're not being ignored. You got help on your side. I'm also getting this could be a judge. The judgment's coming out again. A judge could be agreeing to hear you out. I'll get whatever you calling out, it could be going to a judge. And look at what's under that Eight of Swords reverse. You have the right to be free and not detained or arrested. This is giving me the vibes, bro. Heavy resisting. You know what I would do? I would show these crooked ass individuals. I would show them the 177 US 529 1900. That gives the individual the right to use reasonable force against an unlawful arrest. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, what this institution is doing and engaging in all this illegal activity, them being seen to be doing any of this to you is attempted aggravated kidnapping. You have the right to resist a kidnapper, especially when they're coming from this institution right here. This is not legit what these individuals are doing to start with. This is not any form of government policies, rules, or regulations. This is the cult. This is the cult. You need to view these individuals as if they don't have no authority, because they don't. They don't. I can't tell y'all what the Eight of Swords being a reverse y'all, even though it is under the U.S. Supreme ruling, a 177 U.S. 529 1900 that gives you the right to use reasonable force against an unlawful arrest. I'm not going to sit there and give y'all that advice because I don't want to give the wrong advice to y'all, because I don't know y'all situation. I only know what I'm reading here energetically. But what I will tell you is, you make damn well sure you show these and you get on camera and you show these corrupt individuals the 177 US 529 1900 US Supreme ruling that gives you the right to resist the unlawful arrest. And you tell these individuals you don't consent to being illegally kidnapped. If they put their fucking hands on you, they're going to be charged with aggravated kidnapping. You're not going to allow pedophiles to put their hands on you that knows damn well they've been sitting there engaged in a catfishing scheme to try to get you set up to go to jail. You let these individuals well know about themselves and you tell them to get the fuck off your property. Now is not the time to be kind or to let this situation rest, because they're refusing to leave someone alone and possibly are trying to get you put in jail once again. This is going to be enough for a judge to sign off a warrant to arrest these individuals. That's what's going to happen. A federal judge is going to sign off a warrant because there's probable cause that they don't want to leave your freedom alone and are attempting to illegally kidnap you. After this is the shit that they're involved with, they need to get arrested, bro. Don't trust anybody at this time. Now's the time to be intimidating. With the Five of Swords, I will say that now's the time to be intimidating. Some of you are being guided to talk to. If some of you out there may be experiencing law with higher up law or any type of CIA, make sure you have a discussion in person with one of these individuals. You may just be granted with some type of authority to stand up to these individuals before they can actually get to them. But you're gonna have to check in one of these individuals though with the Queen of Swords energy. No, this is not about impersonation or none of that. No, This is a serious issue, bro, with an institution that don't want to leave someone's freedom alone. And it's going to get to the point to where this individual has to take authority in their own hand and become an actual Fed, as to say, look, bro, you're going to back the fuck off. You need to leave this person alone. If if the FBI is not going to do anything about it, it's give me the vibes of make sure you check in with someone to see what can you do, because I'm gonna tell you right now where this is going to go. This is going to be another setup to try to have you in jail with the Eight of Swords and reverse. You being guided to resist that. You are being guided to resist this to the extreme. And with the weapon of power being here, that's giving the vibes of like a higher up official. It's either a higher up official can stand by your side and be with you to protect you from this happening, or you're gonna have to take the law in your own hand, because this is a lawlessness organization. This is a criminal organization that's not being ran with any type of legitimate authority at all. So if they could be in this energy to be false advertising and using catfishing schemes to manipulate messages about children, when it comes to these individuals abusing them through these messages and sitting there trafficking, what else are you supposed to do? I would go see if someone in a higher position can certify you. That's all I could tell y'all, bro. That's all I could tell you. You're gonna have to work with one of these, or if not, if they can't certify you, then they could damn well sit there and protect you from this Eight of Swords reverse. Some bullshit, bro. They don't just hire just anybody. I'm just saying, if some of you out there have a lot of experience in federal law or CIA knowledge, this is giving me the vibes of being one of these individuals, bro, with the Five of Pentacles energy. But it's like this right here is something that is given to you to protect you with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting the vibes, bro. You're gonna have to take the law in your own hands. I'm not saying there's a Fed out there that's not going to help you, but with the severity of this situation, with this hierophant being in reverse, these individuals refusing to leave you alone and don't want to stop and don't want to back off of you. What else are you supposed to do? There's records of these individuals harass you, bro. I promise you that. There's records, there's documentation. It's all in the system. Especially if some of you out there has already spoken out about it over the media, or you uploaded some type of footage to prove what these individuals are doing and don't want to leave you alone. That possibly has been accumulated as evidence. That's definitely been accumulated as evidence. I'm I'm gonna tell you right now what's gonna happen with this situation. Not to say that these individuals would do this to certify you in some kind of way, but I'm gonna tell you what these individuals, how stupid and corrupt this institution is. I would test these individuals out, not the higher ups. Go have a talk with a Fed and see if they could get you on a job for a certain amount of time with a wire and to provide you with the authority just as a test, a shit test for these individuals, and see what they do when you show your credentials and stuff like that. See if they still gonna take it a step further and to try to put you away. Bro, these individuals will literally be this stupid after a federal agent reveals their credentials. I'm talking about legitimate agent reveals their credentials, shows them who they are. They will still sit there and take them off the jail for no reason. There's a reason why I'm channeling that energy. This is not to flash it to anybody, but this is a shit test for this institution. That way you can chill while they continue to invest, like the FBI continues to investigate if they are investigating these individuals to see what they're going to do. But this is only if you have experience in law. You can't be scared. Fuck all this criminal history shit. It's like the feds need to use you as a decoy for this situation. I'm gonna just leave it at that. They need to use you as a decoy. You know how they do on Chris Hansen? How they attract the predators to the house? The FBI needs to use one of you out there as a decoy and provide you with some form of, like, this could be only for a certain amount of time. Not a full-time FBI job or any of that or undercover job. No. It's just to bait these individuals to see just how far they're going to take it to see if they actually do try anything upon you and you try to protect yourself, and yet they still disregard that and haul you off. I'm getting the vibes like some of you gonna have to take the law in your own hands, bro. Not meaning to impersonate somebody, but if some of you out there want a law job, a law job, you're gonna have to go talk to somebody with the five of Pentacles reverse, because once you get provided that permission and you're authorized to do certain things, not to go flashing around to just anybody. But if these fuckers try to mess with you, you're gonna better to be used as a decoy. That way, this could show these individuals as to say, okay, well, this is what they're trying to do. Bro, I'm also getting like it may be advisable for some of y'all out there to talk to an FBI agent to see if they'll come into an agreement to run a sting operation to where they can make a costume, a realistic silicone costume of you, and to wear that in disguise as you while you are hidden somewheres. Like they create the silicone costume of this individual. You dress up as a female if you're a male, and they dress up as you with that silicone realistic mask, but the whole body form. Telling you, brother, where the mask fits directly to the face to where you can't tell. That I'm telling you, bro, that's an option. That's an option. And it's like you're this individual. You wear the silicone mask of them. It's like y'all switch. It's like when they're a female, they actually become you as a dude. And it's like you become them as like, but it's like it's gonna confuse people. Like they actually think that they're gonna still be going after you, but yet this is them. That that that's gonna have to take a whole hell of a lot of money in order to make that. That bro, that costs money. That's more so like a CIA objective, like a CIA spy type of operation. Bro, some of you out there, you got the skill to do it. But I'm getting this can also work on the FBI level too. Because this is what's going to prove that these individuals are illegally trying because it's like then they're going to have the equipment, they're going to have all of this, but yet these individuals still think that they're screwing with someone that don't have the authority, but yet it's them in disguise as you. But I don't know how they're going to have to. It's like when it comes to talking though, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure they could get like a voice box or something. I'm also getting if this individual does something, if y'all have to switch jobs, like you may not have to take this individual's job, but it's like when they do something at the work, it's like they have something to where it's a speaker and you talk into that as if it's them talking or something. I don't know. This is giving me the vibes of a ghost spy operation. And you will actually be able to get these individuals taken down for what they're doing. But you're gonna have somebody in position of power to actually go through with this ghost operation. It's a ghost spy operation. It's where your identity is cloaked as a whole nother person, while someone is cloaked with supposedly your identity that's an authority that could catch these individuals. Because I'm telling you right now, but these individuals be that stupid to think that this is actually you because of how realistic it looks. You think that they're gonna come up to you and try to like, I mean, if they shake your hand, your hand could still get you. They could still get away with that. Especially if some of you out there stay alone, you don't talk to nobody. Like you rarely even talk to people, bro. This will work out perfectly because they won't talk that much. Bro, if there's a will, there's a way. I'm pretty sure that there's an authority figure. You bring it to their awareness, they'll possibly take you up on that. I'll tell you one thing, it'll keep you out of jail. Let them wear your identity for a while to see what these individuals like to see how uncomfortable this really is to you. While you just chill, like not saying that you have to like you don't have the authorization to be an official, but you could chill though. It's like wearing this realistic costume of this individual while they're wearing a realistic costume of you. And it's like you just be somewhere chilling. You ain't gotta worry about shit. So they could catch it. It's something about with switching your identity, but there's an authority figure that can help with this that may actually get something that it's like bypass, like not bypass in a deceptive way, but something that could be excusable to where it could get by. But it's gonna have to be up to an authority figure here that actually has a job and authority. Like they're certified for this position. I'm also getting the vibes with this judgment card being here. Just give me the vibes of someone sitting in a federal courtroom after talking to a judge. If these individuals want to try to come take your freedom, come do it in front of that federal judge. They so big and bad and brave. Come step in that federal courthouse and let them do this in front of this judge. They want your freedom that bad, they're gonna have to go through a federal judge. Bro, this institution is corrupt. Let me go ahead and see if the FBI knows the severity beyond what these fuckers keep doing to someone. A judge possibly knows. I channeled the DOJ energy earlier. Does the DOJ or the FBI know how corrupt this institution really is? That these individuals are basically there to kidnap and extort people and abuse animals and abuse children. And to file false charges against people and look for different ways to manifest with some type of ritual abuse to try to manifest false incarcerations on people. They're a fucking fraud, bro. Does the FBI and the DOJ have evidence on how corrupt or know how corrupt this is? Yeah. Judgment reverse. Page of Swords reverse. Three of Pentacles reverse. King of Cups. They definitely know about false allegations. Look at that. Justice reverse and judgment reverse. Three of Swords reverse again. Yeah, they do know about it. It's like they can't take a loss for nothing. This shit is rigged to have innocent people found guilty for shit that they're not doing. They also know that they can't get away with slandering you or trying to defamate your character in regards to an ex. And they keep relentlessly making a wrong decision by lying on you, looking for multiple ways to try to get you in a system and to oppress you. How does the feds, what is their current perception of this institution? Seven of Pentacles reverse. What's the Fed's current perception of this institution? The world reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, Tower reverse, Temperance lovers reverse, they're corrupt, justice reverse again. They're being seen to be using a blue wall of silence. This is these individuals protecting each other inside this justice system. That's the blue wall of silence, and they're trying to relentlessly keep this corruption buried. But it's like the more that they engage in this corruption, the more exposure it brings. This is also refusing to change. They're not changing their corruption. Ace of Swords, the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles reverse. They're not doing their job the right way. Seven of Wands, they see them as very defensive. Five of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse. They see them as continuing with the same fucking bullshit over and over and over and over and over, and don't want to change this corruption. This corruption keeps on continuing. So it's telling me they got the truth and clarity. Like there's no more confusion, lies. They also see that this institution is trying to hide the truth, but the more they try to hide the truth by protecting this through the blue wall of silence, the more the truth gets out. Because once again, they don't want to close this cycle of corruption out with the justice reverse. These individuals think they so smart, they're fucking stupid. That's how the feds view them. Hey, y'all hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. So they see him as fraudulent. They see him as corrupt, but they're not doing their job the right way. They're not. And they're also being seen to be, there's heavy blue wall of silence in this energy. They're being seen to be protecting their own corruption. Corrupt officials protecting each other and not holding each other accountable when all of them clearly know what they're doing. It's like you can't call a supervisor. This is not a legitimate system to start with, I'm telling you. It's not. Bro, this is not anything close to a local corrupt justice system. Because they have a normal corrupt system out there that would be legitimate officials. But with this situation, these individuals are not the real law, bro. They're not. This is something that they may know that they don't want exposed because of the shit that they've been engaging in. Because if they could do this to you, who else are they doing this to? Exactly. The minute an official commits extortion, embezzlement, launders money, assists there and runs setups or false investigations, they are identified as a criminal organization. It's no longer a police department. That's under federal law. It classifies it as an organization under federal law, a criminal organization. More so identified as a criminal enterprise, but it's the same shit. This is not legitimate what this system is doing, bro. It's not. And this is how the feds see these individuals corrupt. Constantly doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result and ain't getting nowheres with it. The feds also see these individuals being hell bent on targeting one specific person, and they can't seem to get anything to stick to this individual, and they keep on repetitively working against this individual. Oh well, if this don't work, then they could come up with this plan, that plan, this plan, that plan. This is excessive targeting of a specific person. Stalking. They also see this justice system is involved with stalking, aggressive stalking. Why do they see them as corrupt? Why do feds perceive them as corrupt? I'm also getting this is giving them the right decision to make to possibly clear this up because they know now that they're not going to change this corruption. They're not. This is not going to be uprooted from an internal reform. There's going to have to be intervention and to completely dismantle this corrupt institution. So, why does the feds currently see our organization as corrupt? Why? Confirm that. Because of exposure. Because they have been enlightened to sacrifices, possibly. Yeah. Virgo Pisces energy. Because the details of what's being done involving people's freedom being done, like harm being done to people's freedom, are being analyzed. And this going to come back to sacrifices. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups reverse, Seven of Wands, Strength reverse, Leo energy. Ace of Wands reverse. They're manipulators. They're manipulators and they engage in ritual abuse, satanic ritual abuse. That's SRA. They like to harvest energy, like throughout this investigation of the details, they have been seen to be energy harvesting off of living things that were sacrificed. This is what these fuckers do. Five of Wands reverse. They don't fight fair. This could be due to one person standing up against these individuals, refusing to bow down to what these individuals keep on trying to do. They're on the judgment card. Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo energy again. Two of Wands reverse. The World. Yeah, they're exposed for moon rituals, like doing rituals. They're also exposed for hurting animals. Necromancy. That's all connected to this. Judgment card is all about graves at the bottom. With people being called up from the dead. It's necromancy. This is all connected to illegal tampering with grave sites, etc. These individuals like to fuck around graveyards. All these individuals are there for is to hurt people, bro, and sacrifice people. And they do this through ritual abuse, through excessive force, hurting animals. These individuals are the main reason why the crime rate is so heavy in this environment where this is at. Because with this taking place, pollutes humanity. Why you think they shut Satanism down in Russia? Why you think they banned that? Exactly. And don't give me this First Amendment bullshit. Ain't none of this protected on the First Amendment. You think sacrificing an animal or a human being is protected on the First Amendment, bro? No, 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 no. And it's sitting there and got the nerve to harvest energy off of a person that is deceased. You think that's protected under the First Amendment? These individuals are done. Sit there and project all their crimes on other people so they can sit there and sacrifice other people's freedom while they sit there and generate revenue. This is going to go under unlawful debt collection. I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna be an unlawful debt collection because these citations that these specific individuals are writing off to people when they're illegally searching them and violating their rights, the U.S. Constitution, violating their Fourth Amendment. Because people have a right to not be searched. People have a right to not be illegally, unlawfully detained or arrested. They have the right to not be done that way. Any charge or citation that was issued to some of these individuals, that could be considered unlawful debt collection. Because what you think a charge is, what you think a citation is, exactly how it sounds, charge. Why you think they got to saying that your card is charged when you go to the grocery store to purchase groceries? They're going to charge your card. Why you think it says charge? Because that's money, right? These individuals, the way that they're generating revenue, with color law violations, that's unlawful debt collection. Do I have to read out the title and section on the federal law? I will do exactly that. This is under the Title 15 of the United States Code, Section 1692. It says harassment or abuse. It says under 15 USC Section 1692. I'm used to going off that RICO violation of 1962, but this is the 1692. D. Prohibits using threats, violence, profane language, or repeatedly calling with the intent to annoy or harass. It says false or misleading representations. 15 USC Section 1692E makes it unlawful to lie about the amount owed, pretend to be a lawyer or law enforcement officer, or threaten to take illegal actions. Remember how I told y'all earlier that this could be false advertising? Unfair practices. 15 USC Section 1692F prohibits collecting unauthorized, hold on, prohibits collecting unauthorized fees, depositing, posted checks early, or contacting, hold on, consumers via unfair means such as putting information on a postcard. And this right here with harassment, threats. What you think these individuals are doing to threaten to take your freedom from you? That's an aggravated kidnapping, especially when they're committing color law violations. Don't you think that these charges, like if they try to illegally kidnap you, don't you think they're trying to put a charge on you? That right there is going to be an unlawful debt under the harassment and abuse under the 15 USC section 1692D. It prohibits using threats, violence, profane language, or repetitively calling with the intent to annoy or harass. It says the FDCPA prohibits third-party debt collectors from using abusive, deceptive, or unfair practices. Specific unlawful practices are broken by section. And if these individuals are mad at the fact that you keep standing up for yourself and they're looking for ways to try to retaliate against you, this is going to be retaliatory arrest, making an arrest as a punishment for you, exercising your civil rights, such as your First Amendment, right to question an officer, film them, or speak out. That means putting you in any form of restraints. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, that's assault and battery on your person. And they could get charged in a violation of Title 18 USC Section 242, deprivation of rights under color of law. What you think the U.S. Constitution means? U.S. Constitutional protected activity. What you think the First Amendment means? You have the right to film them. You also have the right to cuss at them. They can't do shit about it. I kind of feel bad because they had two FBI agents that wasn't doing anything to intimidate somebody, and they were just there to like the individual was a victim to a situation. And whenever they showed up to the residence, it's like they're not their body language or the way that they communicate is nothing like a cop, bro. And it's like they wasn't there to hurt the individual. I could tell energetically. And a person started cussing at them and cussing them out. And it's like, hey, we're sorry to bother you. We'll leave. And they told me you have a nice day. We're sorry to upset you. And they left. I could tell, bro, they wasn't there for no harm. But that right there goes to show you that's proof right there that hey, cussing at them that like they can't even do shit about that either. It's First Amendment protected free speech, freedom of speech. But still though, bro, like they didn't deserve that. It's not like they was knocking on their door and said, "Oh well, you did this and you did like all intimidated." No, this is the end of the reading. Should I continue reading about this or just get the fuck off of YouTube? Louisiana don't have any federal law over here, by the way. They don't have any U.S. Supreme rulings over here. None of that exists in Louisiana. I'm sorry, but it don't. I ain't seen the feds raid one of these motherfuckers yet. And they know damn well these individuals are corrupt, their institutions corrupt, and what they have been doing to people that's not connected to them. Now, a long time ago, now I will say something. A long time ago, they used to conduct raids left and right. They got a bookkeeper, bro, for like some type of, I want to say, I don't want to give the wrong estimate of how much they stole. It was 3.5 million. Something about a bookkeeper. But the feds came down hard on that individual, and they arrested him locally where I'm at. She got caught for numerous amount of theft, stealing. Should I continue reading on this or no? This is exposing individuals in my energy that don't want to change in my situation. I'm getting, it's resonating with my situation. This is the one that they have connected to my channel for embezzlement, to embezzle currency to manipulate with this crooked ass fraudulent official. Connected to two of them here that are in a connection together, and they're using this individual right here to do this shady shit to my channel. I know about that. It's time to me. I need to leave this energy or to not read on this and to leave this shit alone. I will speak up on my behalf. As far as what has been done to me, this is the individual that they're using to embezzle currency off my channel, with two individuals right here that's benefiting off of that. You could go look up on Scorpio scale tarot. She's gonna be pulling the same energy because it's resonating with Scorpio, which I am a Scorpio. It's also been coming out with another reader that don't read. I want to say they read like something to do with like oracle cards. It's an Aquarius lady that reads that shit accurately. Like she keeps saying this person don't want to get out your energy, leave you the hell alone. This is the individual right here, bro. These individuals right here that's connected to this justice reverse. That's who it is. I'm kind of getting the energy that no, I don't need to stop reading on this because this right here is going to prove that this shit keeps being done to me, and this eventually is going to catch someone's attention to where they stop this. As soon as these individuals stop and my energy from doing this to me, it's going to change the collective's readings. I promise you. I promise you. Because my situation's been coming out through different readers involving this Queen of Pentacles reverse and the rest of the cards that's following behind that. This is a messenger, as I say, yeah, keep putting the messages out. Why am I being guided to keep on reading on that? But it's also going to resonate with other people's situation too. It's like everybody's situation is different. But parts of this reading, bro, is resonate with me. I just don't say that all the time. Why should I keep on reading that? Because this is illegal what these individuals are doing to me over here. I'm getting the vibes there's two officials watching my channel, collecting information on what this earth sign's been doing. Five of Wands, Four of Wands. Because this is going to close this cycle out what has been being done to me. Yeah, this is exposed. This King of Swords knows a hell of a lot about a Cancer. King of Cups. I'm also hearing there's some feds that may have some information on these individuals trying to like something about an illegal marriage or a marriage fraud or an illegal marriage. This is a false marriage with a Ten of Pentacles reverse. King of Swords got information on the last person I had contact with was a Pennsylvania lady, and she was a Cancer. Back in 2022 is when we stopped talking, and that was in March. This man ain't been nowhere connected to her sign. Feds know the last female I was in contact with was a Cancer from Pennsylvania in 2022 in March. That's the last time we seized contact. Something could be connected to that with this. This is gonna be able to get something to move in my favor here. Close this bullshit ass illegal activity up that keeps on working against my job. It keeps on doing things to manipulate financial currency. There's officials that's not stupid. This King of Swords is like in your past, you was connected to a Cancer. You've been moved on from this earth sign here. The person in your past is a Cancer female here. I'm gonna tell you who this is. That female from Pennsylvania. I'm not gonna say any names, but this King of Swords ain't bullshitted. It's like he ain't been nowheres around this fucking earth sign. I'm gonna tell you when I met this Cancer female from Pennsylvania in the year of 2020 in April. It was either February or April in 2020. We had a connection for a little while. Like it wasn't all serious. Like it was like a detached connection. And we stopped talking for a good minute, good while in 2020. I want to say that was the 4th of July on a Saturday. Go do your research, King of Swords. Like I'm not saying that in a rude manner. Go do your research. I promise you, in the year 2020, the 4th of July is gonna fall back off on a Saturday. I remember the details with this individual right here. I remember the details. I promise you, it's gonna fall back off on a Saturday, the 4th of July in 2020. We stopped talking at 10:30 in the a.m. Me and this Cancer female in the year of 2020. And it went all the way up to, I want to say, either February or March of 2021. She added me on Facebook. We started talking again until I got my red truck. I want to say that was on March 6th or 7th in March. And the day I got my red truck, my Chevy Silverado, that's when she said she didn't want to talk anymore. And it was just best for us to go our own way. And come the next year, 2022, it was like an on and off thing. I could feel somebody else was in her energy, but I wasn't intimidated by that or jealous of any of that. Well, anyways, come the year of 2022, that's when we started talking again. And I was at that hotel to protect my freedom. This was the last female I had contact with. Not this fucking earth sign, bro. And I told this cancer female what was being done to me with the helicopter, how the following kept on happening. I told her that. I'm very detailed about my information, but I know the details of everything. And I promise you, you go back and you check on Saturday, it's gonna fall on the 4th of July in 2020 is gonna fall on a Saturday. I promise you. I promise you. I don't forget shit of details. Somehow this like somehow it's like this King of Swords got the information. I'm getting this could be two officials. It's definitely one of them right here. He knows everything. Last person James was in contact with was a Cancer feminine. Why is this earth sign around him? Because you just want to try to tank my fucking business into the ground to work against me with these dirty ass cops and to try to set me up in order to try to prevent me from having love in my life and from getting on my journey on my spirituality side and to be practicing divination. That's why. Who is this King of Swords? Who's the King of Swords? Who is he? Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, reverse, Seven of Cups, reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, reverse, Ace of Cups, reverse, King of Cups. Something to do with a Cancer. He sees something clearly about a Cancer here. Yeah, this is exposed. Something about a Taurus. He knows something is extremely corrupt involving a Taurus. Three of Swords, Six of Wands. Uh-huh. King of Wands reverse. This tyrant is seen straight through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, man. That's a crooked cop. Queen of Wands and a Five of Pentacles. This King of Swords also knows that I'm detached from even this Cancer. 1111 as I'm saying that. It's like I took that betrayal like a champ and threw in the towels. I say, man, I know my worth. With the King of Cups. Oh, so this King of Swords knows I wasn't running behind this individual last time we talked. But there's something that's connecting this individual right here to the last time me and this Cancer lady talked. And it's connected to a crooked cop here. Back in the year 2022, what it looks like. This is exposed. So King of Swords ain't bullshitted. And he knows I'm a good dude with the King of Cups. Oh, so King of Swords, no, I don't bullshit nobody, bro. He knows I ain't had no protection. This could be an individual that supports me with the Six of Wands. So he knows that I'm successful and I'm having a hard time defending myself against all these attacks. And the way that he perceives this situation, he perceives me to be being victimized through a scandal with a Seven of Wands reverse. And he perceives me to be the victim of the situation while also perceiving it as this man took this last. It's like whenever I separated from this water sign, I took that like a champ. Even though it hurt like hell, I threw in the towel. And that's exactly how it happened, too. This King of Swords also knows that this Taurus has been left out in the cold, which will represent there's no contact. Yep. I had a hard time at healing from this water sign. That right there is proof to this King of Swords that, hey, he's been moved on from this individual over here. What the fuck is this individual doing? Lingering around me. He also got evidence that this individual is the one that don't want to leave me alone or can't move on with the Six of Swords reverse. That's how the King of Swords sees it. And if I'm so-called a bad dude, then what the fuck is my job being used to underhandedly take currency from my job and to try to make me look bad involving that currency that was stolen from my YouTube channel? You can't fool everybody to these crooked individuals. You can't manipulate or fool everybody, bro. King of Swords is looking at it as I say, it took James a long time to heal from the breakup from this cancer, not this Taurus. Why this energy would be right here versus this over here. This King of Swords also knows I was a good dude to her. This is the main individual that led me to my YouTube channel. This cancer lady from Pennsylvania. She's the main reason I found my spiritual purpose, bro, because of her. That's why this hurt me like that. This was an experience I ain't ever had with anybody else out there in this whole world. I was guided to tap into my Hinduism side. I would meditate. I would take walks out in nature. I would begin to find white feathers. I actually told the agent, I remember what I told him. Like it got to the point I told him about my spiritual journey, what guided me to go down that path. And I told him, and I said I kept finding white feathers along the tree line. They had a tree line where I would walk, and they kept having white feathers. Even though that is from a bird, but I look at it as a form of an angelic sign. And every thought that would come to my mind is that individual, even though we weren't talking. This was in August of 2020. And I want to say September or around October, that's when I got my YouTube channel. That's when I got on my YouTube channel in 2020. It's all because of this individual that I met. I got deeply involved with Buddhism. You know how they have the Buddha? I would meditate. I would sit there and meditate with amethyst on my forehead. I would draw the bindi. I would put like the bindi with processed turmeric, which is kum powder. It's processed turmeric. I would rub my forehead with the turmeric powder, the organic turmeric powder. And I would sit there, bro, because it cleanses and opens the pineal gland. This was my journey. Way away from this individual over here. This is the one like that I last had contact. This Pennsylvania lady. She's the one that put me on the journey that I'm on right now. Of course, that had a lot to do with me, keep on pushing forward. But this was the main individual that enlightened me to get on the path that I'm on. And that's why I had a hard time of healing from the breakup with the Ace of Cups reverse. But I didn't try to once run after the individual or do any of that. I suffered in silence. There was plenty of nights to where I didn't tell anybody what was going on. I'm gonna tell you what I done. I played videos of prayers, and I would have this individual's picture that's up there, and I just sit there and just let that shit come to the surface and surface. This is before, long before I got on my tower journey. The main thing that broke my spirit with this situation is knowing that this individual was the one that inspired me to get on this path. And that being gone tore a whole huge chunk of my soul out of my body, bro. So this is who the King of Swords is. He seems to be one of the ones that's in reality. If someone try to make me look like an abuser, this individual over here has been identified and exposed as exactly that. Why does this King of Swords see me as a victim? This King of Cups right here. He's also seeing that this King of Wands reverse may be indeed connected to this individual. The last time me and this Cancer female from Pennsylvania talked. Now, I ain't trying to accuse her, nothing like that. It's just, that's the last person I had contact with, bro. It wasn't this fucking earth sign. How's the King of Swords seeing the Earth sign currently? Seven of Cups. This institution is behind me being hurt like that. That King of Swords got some information on it. I'm also getting that King of Swords could be in energy as to say that I didn't deserve that. How does the King of Swords perceive this Earth sign currently? The Empress, Sagittarius is connected to her. Why is a Cancer and a Sagittarius in this individual's energy? Three of Swords reverse. The Devil, ooh. The Temperance reverse and the Devil upright. She's around the wrong people. This King of Swords also observing this individual currently as to not be a victim. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Five of Swords. Four of Cups. Ten of Swords. Oh, Ten of Pentacles reverse and a Five of Wands. This is a very, very, very negative energy. How does King of Swords perceiving this individual? Very, very, very toxic, especially with this in reverse and the Devil upright and the Three of Cups reverse, Ten of Swords and a Five of Swords. This is a very, very, very negative energy. Especially with this card right here, Five of Wands. Does the King of Swords know about what was done on my YouTube channel? Go ahead and get another confirmation. Does the King of Swords know about what was done on my YouTube channel? The Lovers, Gemini energy. I'm hearing the person that he's got information on sure does know how to manipulate and to wear two sides of a personality that's been beyond the manipulation of my channel. They got a double life. And they know the assets that they have ain't legit. Ain't nobody gonna come up overnight like that, bro. Does the King of Swords know who is behind manipulating my YouTube channel? Yes, indeed, he does. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups reverse. He's got evidence to that. Page of Pentacles. He got evidence to that. This person gonna get arrested. Four of Wands reverse. Eight of Cups. The Emperor. Nine of Wands. Five of Wands reverse. King of Pentacles. King of Cups. The Devil. Capricorn energy. Ace of Swords. So he does got the truth. Ace of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles reverse. And the King of Swords in reverse. I'm getting this King of Swords could feel like he feels screwed up in the head. This King of Swords don't look too happy because I'm getting that this individual could have tried to attack this individual's crown chakra with the King of Swords being in reverse. And it's like this individual's trying to stand on top of this King of Swords reverse. But the King of Swords has way more power than this King of Pentacles energy. Like he's higher than him. Oh, I'm all. Hey, if this by any chance is a local, a cop, he may not have been aware of what the fuck was being done because he was manipulated and going against me. But he knows now. He knows now who's the main perpetrator beyond why my channel was being done this way in the first place. This King of Swords can also remember me from a 3-bedroom house when I stayed across town. He remembers what was done to me in that 3-bedroom house. How many times I was under false investigations. How many times things was falsified about me. And that's around the time that my channel, bro, went down at 2023. Like people kept on getting on the bot accounts and kept on sending hateful messages on bot accounts. It's like I would block one account and another account will come up there. I'd block that account, another account will come up there. I'd block that account, another account will come up there. That was being done numerous amount of times whenever I was in that 3-bedroom house. I get he got the truth on what was being done to me. I'm hearing the King of Swords say the citizens ain't always wrong. James is not wrong on this one. That's what the King of Swords energy is getting, because that's my name. James ain't wrong on this one. Officials ain't always right, bro. I'm getting the King of Swords to be blaming himself, kind. How does the King of Swords feel about me going through that? King of Swords feels this is corrupt, involving a Taurus Cancer energy. He feels he's got clarity on these matters. The corruption is not hidden, it's exposed. Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius. He feels a dropping feeling, like he could be feeling like a sinking feeling. Something ain't right. He feels heartbroken, bro. He feels confused. Like it's like he's waking up to like a bad. It's like He's waking up to a bad dream than waking up from a bad dream. That's the kind of energy he's in. It's like he's waking up to a bad dream rather than waking up from a bad dream. He feels he was manipulated. The Star, Knight of Wands reverse. Oh, King of Pentacles reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles reverse. This King of Swords feels like a bad person. And he don't like feeling that way. Could be a Gemini or an Aquarius, man. He don't like feeling that way. Because it's not his job to sit there and attack somebody or to allow someone to be attacked like that. It's his job to protect me from being attacked. Especially when they have extortionists in the energy. He's supposed to shield me from that. Overall, he feels he has clarity. He feel he was brainwashed too. Brainwashed. I'm getting this King of Swords feels bad. And he may even feel like something is wrong with him. King of Swords may also have some military or army experience. So he knows what PTSD is. And that being an overdrive could trigger like aggressive panic energy, like a nervous stomach, etc. King of Swords feels this is fucked up, bro. This is messed up. That's what I have for the current energy. Donations link will be in the description box below. Peace.